Hi Scandi friends! The Danish Constitution Day is coming up June 5th, and to celebrate the day I'm going to make a Danish flag cake. The name of the Danish flag is Dannebrog, and the flag goes back all the way to 1200, and of course we're really proud of our flag. And of course this cake can be used any time of the year because it's good for birthdays or any other kind of celebrations. So let's start mixing. Ingredients for the cake itself. It's 1 1/3 cup of flour, 1 cup of sugar, 1/4 cup of milk, 1 1/2 stick of butter, which is the same as 6 ounces of butter, and then I have 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and 4 eggs. And the eggs, of course, I'm going to separate, and the egg whites will be whipped up so they're stiff. Besides that, I'm also going to use a lot of raspberries to decorate the cake with, as well as whipped cream. So here I put in the soft butter, and I'm going to add half of the sugar and start beating it up. Okay, I add the rest of the sugar as well as the 4 egg yolks. I separated the eggs so I could whip up the whites. Okay, and I'll keep beating. Add the vanilla extract as well as the milk, and I'm adding the baking powder to the flour. Mix that up. So here comes the flour with the baking powder, and we have it almost all of it together. We still need to add the egg whites in a little bit. And I add the egg whites, already whipped them up, and just fold it in. And the oven has been set at 4 1/4, 425 Fahrenheit. So fold it in without smashing the whipped egg whites. And here see my pan. I already buttered it and floured it. And now I can add the batter and spread it out. Has been set at 4 1/4, and I will be back in about 10 minutes to check on it. The cake has now been in the oven for about 15 minutes. It's getting lightly brown on top, and that should be finished. So here I have it out of the oven, and it is nice and firm on top. I have to let it cool down in the pan though before I continue. And actually I'm going to cut it in half because this is going to be a flag. So I divided the cake into 2 pieces, and I'm adding the custard to the bottom piece. Of course you can add the amount you prefer. I like a nice big layer of it. And then I put the top piece on top. Here it comes. Alright, and now I have to create the flag on the surface. And I am adding a thin layer of frosting on top of the cake. And now I am adding raspberries, and of course the frosting will keep the raspberries here. So we're lining up the raspberries. Here I have 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, and I keep adding. Placed all the raspberries on top of the cake, and the very final touch is going to be whipped cream. And And here we have my finished cake. And I am going to serve it to family. So I'm ready to slice a piece of my delicious Danish flag cake. And here you have a nice piece. I know it's going to taste wonderful. And now I'm going to have a bite of my Danish flag cake. And of course, since I am eating something Danish, I also have Danish china here. The cup has a picture of Rundetårn in Copenhagen, and my plate has kronborg on it. So this is all Danish. Here we go. This is delicious. Really good. One of my favorite cakes. Hopefully you will also enjoy it. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Skål. Hope to see you another